Welcome back to Show and Tell.
Hey, hello.
Um,
Today was an eventful day. Today is...
for like one of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the...
I guess unless you count like academicness, eventful.
No, it does not count at all. At all.
Okay. When I do tests, I'm like, oh, today was so productive. I did like 20 tests and I studied like so much and I did like 20 things.
No, today the only thing that came out of it was like, I'm finally caught up.
Me too. That's actually how I felt today too.
So like, I feel like I'm finally at like base 1. Anyways, I feel like that every single like 2 weeks.
Yesterday I lost $20 and I actually like, I
Cash?
Yeah. And I haven't like lost like money in a while.
It's okay, God has other plans.
I hope so. I haven't lost money in a while and I'm like, I forgot the type of pain it is when you lose like cash.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, even if you're rich, I feel like it hurts. Like, it's just like, I could have done something with that.
I know, I think about
That's such
all
a
the
cool, like,
possibilities. Like, I'm like, I could have bought food, I could have bought things I needed. Like, what the fuck? But I feel like rich people don't. Like, because I was thinking about the people in Succession. Like, them,
Okay,
$20 is like...
billions of dollars. that's like above rich.
I know, but...
They could buy me. They could literally own me.
Dude, it's fucked up how much currency is like... How our brains are tailored to be like, oh my god, like, I didn't lose money. Like, the primate people, like, they never...
Yeah.
They
the
never
primates,
cared.
My whole life motive is if the primates didn't do it, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, yet you still feel bad when you lose cash.
No, I don't feel bad when I lose cash. Because I'm like, it went to somebody else.
I know. But if I did lose it, I think I lost it in the chemistry class. There's someone trying to...
Oh.
There's someone trying to climb over this like fence right now. Okay. Anyways, I think I lost in our chemistry class.
Okay, that's even worse because then the fucking worst people got it. The grade 9s, no. Really?
They're right after us.
Even worse. I was taught. Oh my god! Today, some fucking weird ass shit happened where me and Tech and me were waiting to go into our classroom, and there's a bunch of lockers on the side, right? And I was talking here, and the lockers are here, and Tekken was here, and he was just like, and then he was like, in the locker we see somebody, and he's just standing there in the locker, and we don't. In the locker, and we have no idea how long he's ever been there for. And he was just there on his phone, and we don't know when he got in there because we were there for the entire time. And it was like a classroom, and then the entire classroom went in, and it was just him left in the locker. And it was on purpose because he was like, "Tell my fucking teacher," and he was just there on his phone,
hiding from his teacher.
Today,
an insane incident happened to me, like bonkers as f. Okay. So Leila has been skipping her math class 2 days in a row because
I skipped one day. Get that fact straight.
I thought you had your test on Monday.
No, yeah, the test was on Monday, but we didn't get to do it on yesterday. So keep going.
So anyways, today she was waiting after school to do like a test. So after school comes and she's like, she leaves, and I had to wait because I was like, oh, we're gonna.
By the way, I didn't hear the story yet, so.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll wait for her. Like, I'll figure out something to do. Like, I always find something to do. So today, a lot of lit people were in the like front of the school, and people who were there, me, Ryan, Eve, Michael, and then the culprit. Okay. But like when I say culprit, in a good way, like not a bad way, because he's the guy who I made up with.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I say culprit, in like a nice way, not like the guy, the killer, not like that. I just don't know what.
Can I know the context? Like, I don't know what the fuck you mean.
I'll explain.
I'm excited.
Okay. Why is that a mean name? I know it's a mean name.
Yeah, it sounds like the culprit, the man. But it's okay.
What's a good name then?
I don't know. He kind of looks like Jesus. He kind of does. Have you ever seen him? Like, looked at him? He's like. He kind of looks like the biblical depiction of Jesus.
Do you feel it?
The rain? Yeah. But it's okay.
I'm scared for the camera.
Why? It's not going to, like, spark up and die.
Dude, my fucking iPhone, I went to go take a picture, and it vibrated and made a crackling noise, and the back cameras don't work anymore.
That's not how a camera...
In my house.
That's so sad.
But, to be fair, every time I take a bath, I always use it.
Okay.
But like,
It
okay.
literally just did crackle up and die.
But like, I never dunk it in the water. It's more like because the steam is like
Yeah, the
steaming.
steam is crazy, yeah.
It's steaming and
Usually it's the like. Okay, whatever.
I'm
It's fine.
scared.
Keep going.
I'm
Keep going.
scared.
Why are you scared? It's rain. The primates. Look at the list.
If
of
the
primates.
camera breaks, it's over.
Oh yeah, but like, what do you want to do? You want to move?
I think we gotta move.
And give them a world tour.
I'm giving them a world tour. Okay, guys, this is our.
You're doxing yourself. Honestly, I've been in my horny era. Influenced by Tekken, because Tekken is also in his horny era.
It's actually like good.
It's good. Oh, the rain's picking up. But
Thank
it's okay.
goodness we saved the podcast. Fuck, are you fine to be wet?
Yeah, I'm fine to be wet.
'Kay.
I told you I'm a primate.
I'm also primate.
Okay, we were talking about snap frizzling and popping.
Yeah, my fucking camera just snap, crackled, and popped.
Do your knees pop when you bend?
Yeah, all the
Oh
time.
my god.
Is that bad?
Yeah. It's not bad for your health, but it's like concerning.
Really?
Yeah, because Sharuka's knees, they like, and it freaks me out every time. I love her, but that's still scary.
For me, it happens almost all the time. I don't remember it happening recently, but it happens often more. That's-
Anyways, can you finish telling me the story?
Yeah. So, okay. Basically, it was after school. It was me, Eve, Ryan, Michael, and the main character. Of
And you
this-
should know everybody but Michael.
Yes. So, basically, what happened was me and Michael were not very good friends. He's best friends with Eve, and I'm best friends with Eve. But me and him don't like each other much because of, like, stupid stuff. Doesn't really matter. It's not even that interesting. Anyway, blah, blah. What happened was he was leaving the school, and I grabbed Michael's, like, bag, and I'm like, if you want to leave, you have to say, like, please.
Okay, okay.
I grabbed his bag, and he was like,
Oh my fucking god. You're gonna play with him like that? You're bold. Okay, go.
and Eve was like, oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. Like, oh my god. Like, she wasn't mad, but she was like, this is fucking annoying. Like, come on. And I was like, oh, he needs to say please, like, and then I'm gonna go. By the way, this Michael guy's like kind of an asshole to me, so he, in a way, he deserves it.
Oh my gosh.
He deserves it. Anyways, dude, these kids.
Sorry,
they're-
I've oh, he broke the tree.
What do you mean?
He didn't break the fucking like stem, but he broke a branch with the soccer. Okay,
Jesus,
anyways.
bro.
Continue.
And so, what happens is, oh, and Jonathan was there, but Jonathan's whatever. Anyways, so I'm holding Michael's bag, and the main character comes by, and he's like, "Dude, you have to make him like let go of you, because he's not gonna let go." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking letting go. You have to say please." And Michael is like a very stubborn person, and he was like, I'm not saying that. And I was like, he's like, can you fucking let go? And I'm like, yeah, if you say please. And he would not say please because
Oh
he's
my
like the
God.
most stubborn person on earth. And I'm also the most stubborn person on earth. And I was in like a playful, goofy mood, and I'm like, this is so funny. And so what happens is I'm like, he's trying to leave, and I pull him back.
Oh.
And then, so he's just standing there because he knows he's like not gonna like, he doesn't want to deal with this. And Eve is like kikiing, so is like Ryan's kikiing as fuck. And then the main character, he hasn't enough of this, so he goes and starts having a loogie contest with
What is that?
Jonathan. Like trying to see who could spit far.
Oh yeah.
And so, anyways, this is happening, and I spit. I'm like, I'll fucking join, and all the way from the back while I'm holding his bag, and I spit. And even Ryan are like, what the fuck?
Why?
Because I was good at it. I spit really far. I can spit right now.
Whoa, that was hella far. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Oh my god, he spit, by the way, to the tree. I'm pretty sure
To that tree over there.
To the trees in frame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tree. Okay, continue.
Anyways, by this point, I'm holding his bag for maybe 15 minutes. So,
That's crazy.
the
Are you
main-
sure 15 minutes?
I think 15.
Okay.
I thought in my mind it was 10, but Eve told me 20, so I'm going to go middle point and say 15. So then the main character comes by, and he's like, by the way, at this point, he's not like mean about this. Because what I'm about to say sounds very mean, but he was not mean about this. He was like playful, like, haha, kiki. And he basically, so I'm holding on with one arm, and he takes my other arm and starts doing the uncle thing, where he puts it all over my back, and he's like doing it, like as F, but
in a sexual way or a fighting way?
A fighting way.
Okay.
To give me so much pain
that you have to let go.
To have to let go.
Yeah.
And so this didn't work because I didn't realize this, but I'm actually flexible as fuck. Because he was doing it and he's like, "Are you in pain right now?" And I'm like, "A bit." And he's like, "What the fuck? I'm fucking like doing it like crazy. Like I'm like doing the uncle motion like insane." Anyway, so then he's like, "I'm gonna choke you instead."
Ooh.
So then he puts his arm around me while I'm holding onto the guy's bag. And so I have a picture of this.
You can insert it. Can you? No.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I have to cut out like a lot, but I can insert it. I just have to like.
Anyway.
So, at this point,
you guys look actually really cute.
Oh, I think actually okay. So then I'm holding onto Michael's bag. The main character is like.
Can I see the main character again? Sorry, no. The main. Where is the thing?
The bag is over here.
Oh.
Because he took it off at that point to like, but
like
he wasn't gonna leave.
freedom.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna leave without it. So he starts putting his choke hold around me, and I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna fucking lose. Like I'm gonna win." So I take a deep breath, and I'm like, "This is just like holding your breath underwater. Like I got this." So I take a deep breath, and he begins choking me. And at first, for the first like 10 seconds, I was like, "This is easy. Like I got this." And then he increases the pressure, and I'm like, "Oh, like I can't breathe." So then what I did was I start screaming because I'm like, oh, if I create enough distress, he's gonna like let go of me. So I'm like, "Ah, ah." And by the way, this is in front of the school, literally right in front of the doors.
Yeah, right in front of the doors. How did no teacher they did not give a fuck.
They do not care.
They don't give a fuck.
So and basically,
I saw him today again.
Yeah. I talked to him recently. That's a whole different story. Anyways,
okay, continue.
Anyway, so I'm screaming bloody murder, and then my vision, like on the corners of my vision, start to go black, and I see like a fuck ton of like colors, like a dots, like assortment of colors happening. And then
high pride.
And then this happens.
What? What the fuck? Are you actually serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So what happened? I passed out. So, because I didn't let go of the bag. Because in my mind, I was like, oh, he's gonna let go first before I let go.
Fuck. Okay, keep going.
So this is how I looked like from my perspective.
What did it see from your perspective?
So yeah, so the corners of my vision start to go dark, and I saw like a ton of assortment of colors, like blue, like red, like purple, like in my vision, and then so that was
took photos of that.
Ryan. So I took one moment that was
God.
happening, and then the next moment I'm lifted off of the ground, and I didn't realize I passed out. Because it felt like not even like half a second went by. So I'm like,
Whoa.
I started losing my vision, and I get lifted off of the ground, and the main character was like, "Are you okay? Like, are you okay?" And everybody was like crowding around me and was like, "Are you fucking okay? Like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? Are you joking right now?" And I'm like, "What? What's a joke? Like, what are you talking about?" And they're like, "You fucking passed out." And I was like, "What?" And then I started to replay the memory, and I'm like, that makes sense. When I passed out, I had a single thought.
What?
I left all my belongings inside, and I believed it felt like the moment right before you wake up in the morning, where you're like I don't know, this might be hard to explain, but I was like, this is exactly how it feels like a few like seconds before I like open my eyes, and I'm like,
and it's like kind of like, oh, I'm waking up kind of
yeah. And so when I was in that state, I was like, I need to get my stuff because it's over.
Yeah.
Not over like my life. I was like, this incident finished. Like, I can go get my stuff and leave now.
Interesting. That's a really good description.
So then I get lifted off the ground, and apparently I was passed out for like 10 seconds. And so what happened was I was holding onto his bag. This is some other people's like description of the story. I was holding onto his bag, and then I go like limp. And then he thinks I'm joking, the main character, so he begins to let go of me, and then he realizes I'm like literally in the motion of falling, so he grabs me and then puts me down gently.
Aww.
And I wake up and I'm like
what the fuck?
yeah.
How? So that's crazy. That's actually insane.
This is all while she was doing an entire math test.
Yeah, I would have. That was happening downstairs.
Yeah, like at 3:30.
And then why does Stink hate you now?
He doesn't like me anymore because he got extremely irritated by me holding onto his bag, because he's also a stubborn person and would not say please. And now he like actually has a reason to dislike me, because my friend Eve has always been like trying to be like, come on, like
There's no reason.
There's no reason, like you shouldn't like dislike George, like come on.
The situation's crazy.
But now Eve was like afterwards was like, oh, like what the fuck, man, like now he actually has a real reason.
Yeah, why would you do that? You were just in your silly goofy mood.
I was actually in my silly goofy mood because I was like
to the actual worst person to be.
Like I genuinely thought he'd say please because he'd be so annoyed and be like, fuck off, like please.
Oh my god. The craziest part, I'm just glad you and main character reconciliated because of that.
Yeah.
But when he was choking you at the first, was that playful? I don't think that was.
Well, he thought I'd let go because he was like, oh, he's gonna let go, and I was like, the main character's gonna let go, like he's gonna let go of me and I'm gonna be fine. But then neither of us stopped, so then it just went to that point. But I don't care. Like I think it's really funny. So because he apologized
I think
to
it's funny
me.
that Ryan took photos of the whole thing.
I
know Ryan was like kind of laughing.
He was kicking out of his mind. Because so context, me and main character didn't like each other very much, but recently we broke bread. But we've been like gradually, like we've had like years of drama history, but recently we broke bread, and then we're like starting to like
reconciliate the relationship.
Yeah. And today afterwards he apologized and was like, dude, I'm fucking sorry, like I didn't think, like I'm really sorry, like holy shit, I hope you're okay, like any way I can make it up to you, like please, like tell me how, I'd love to, like I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, don't worry, that was funny as fuck, because to me it was the funniest thing ever.
It is really funny.
Dude, what do you mean I am? There's that picture of me where I'm like are you kidding me? That's awesome.
Like I'm so sorry because I was laughing way too hard at the start. I was like, this is so crazy.
This is the funny shit ever to me.
Yeah.
Because I've always been like, what the fuck does it feel like to pass out? Like I've always seen in like a fight, like or like a movie, but what is it like? And I finally got it. It was crazy because there's that 10 seconds where I have genuinely no idea what happened. Because I went from 1 second being like losing my vision and then the next second waking up. Like it was that instantaneous.
That is the freakiest thing.
And
like, there was no concept of time at all.
Yeah. And then when I got up, everyone was like, what the fuck? Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, why are you guys freaking out? Like, what's going on? Like, how could you guys... Look, what's going on? And then, yeah. I felt like a bit lightheaded afterwards, and like I had like a slight headache, but that's about it. Because he let me down gently, so nothing
Hit your
happened.
head,
Yeah.
Apparently when you like black out, your brain cells die. And that's why you black out. Because your brain is not getting like enough energy, like
Oxygen. Whatever.
You
live and you laugh.
It's the same thing when you drink a lot of alcohol too. So like,
yeah,
whatever. You're like huffing paint, but like without the paint. To me, I have a question though. You guys are you're really comfortable with each other. For people who don't like each other, because like even like main character and you doing that, I don't think I could ever do that to somebody. Like touch them in that way where it's like that, and if I wasn't like close with them, and then you feeling like that you could be comfortable with.
Move your microphone so it's on the outside because it's on the outside.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. And you. Oh, it's gonna be scratching.
Don't worry.
Okay. You feeling that you could do that to Michael?
He didn't like it at all. Like it wasn't that he was uncomfortable. He was just like this fucking guy. Who
I would be so pissed. Honestly, if somebody did that to me, I'd be fucking. Like,
I'd be like
angry.
I didn't.
That someone's car just fucking blew up.
I got that on the podcast. And, like, okay, I understand it was, like, an asshole thing for me to do, but, like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You need to start giving a fuck, because that's, like, really crazy. If someone did that to me, I would actually slap the fuck out of them.
But that's the thing. I just love annoying people. Look, why do I give a fuck?
The worst people. Like, you could annoy so many people, but yeah. No, it's real. Sorry,
Because, like,
I don't mean to, like, go into you. It's
No,
not
no,
like
no,
a
it's
criticism.
fine.
It's just, like,
Because
crazy.
to me, I'm like, I couldn't give a fuck what this person
It's interesting
thinks.
thought process.
I could not care what somebody who, like, has no impact on my life and, like, constantly gives me problems would think when I'm holding their bag and, like, is annoyed for 15 minutes. Like, and to be fair, I got the karma of it because, like, I got literally choked out and passed out. And so I
Unintentionally, but, like, yeah. You got fucking choked out.
But hey, like, honestly, I'm happy because me and main character are friends now, and I've been wanting to be friends with him recently. Because, like...
It's like, you have to mix the groups, man. You can't just have, like, one person fucking hating each other.
Because recently he's been really lit.
Yeah, he's been too lit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That reminds me of that, like, me being the most annoying prick asshole to people who don't like me. At the start of the year, this girl who I used to be friends with, and we had, like, genuinely the, like, 20 seasons of drama, and then at the start of the year, she came up to me and she was like, oh, I missed you, and, like, I wish I could be friends with you, but I can't because of these circumstances, like, blah, 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 blah. So then I was like, I left that conversation, I was like, okay, be fucking real, come on. If you, really, you can't be friends with me, okay, fuck off. So then what I did was every day I'd see her in the hallways, I'd go, hey, best friend, how are you? And I'd embarrass her.
Oh my gosh. You know exactly how to troll people.
I actually am, like, I know how to get under people's skin, and, like, it's fucked up.
I think that's, like, a toxic trait that you have.
To me, I'm like, this is the funniest thing ever, come on.
At least you're getting entertainment out of it. And you know that it's terrorizing people, so...
But to me, I'm like, these people deserve it.
Why can't you just be at peace and love?
Because I'm leaving high school in 2 months, and none of this will matter to anyone.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
guess.
A funny fucking story.
Just do whatever you want to do and have fun,
and
I guess.
all the people I've ever looked up to have always, like, been like...
Who do you look up to?
Like, my friend Shaden, like, the celebrity I can't name.
Uber Haxanova?
Him, but also the other one.
Oh.
The one where I played at the party, and then, not the party, at Jay and Angie's.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
people were like, what the fuck are you doing?
You know, actually, yeah, it's fine, yeah.
That person, and, like, those, like, people like that, like, I can't think of anyone else right now, but those three people, they're all, like, go through life not giving a fuck, like, continually just, like, do whatever you want, do whatever makes you happy.
It's a hard thing to balance, honestly. It's, like, probably the one thing in like, on Earth that's, like, so fucking difficult. Because, like, I want to, like, be sympathetic to other people, but also people don't know what's, like, best sometimes. And it's, like...
Yeah. Like, I did not know what was best in that, like, me today.
What?
By the way, this incident where I got passed out happened to me probably 3 hours ago.
Look at you now, recording and live and well. I meant it in the way of, like, me trying to navigate it, not, like, other people trying to, like, feel it.
Like, Shaden, for specific, he has always been, like, in high school, he'd chill the fuck out of people because he'd be like, okay, these people are fucking stupid, like, I don't care. And especially the teachers, he would give such insane, like, crazy talk to the teachers. Like, one time he's skipping class and the principal was like, where are you going? And she's like, I'm fucking skipping class, and walked away. Damn. And then the principal never gave him shit because he, like, just did it.
Like, I don't know, I can't live life like that. I just feel like I don't want to hurt anybody. Like, as much as I don't want to give a fuck, I want to give a fuck about their opinions. And, like, not opinions, sorry, that's the one thing I cannot give a fuck about. If you give me your opinion, I'm just going to be like, okay. But that's one of the things, though, I find it so hard because it's like, I'm trying to balance, like, if you give me criticism about my, like, personality, I feel like I know what's right for myself, but also I did make someone feel like that, you know?
Yeah.
and it's like I kind of want to like I don't want to be that person. But it sends you down a spiral because it's like, oh, if I don't want to do that for one person, then I have to compensate for everything and like being it's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Stupid ass little white dogs. Some people like I don't fucking understand how people have dogs, honestly, especially the small ones. Oh my god.
They're literally, that dog is barking at us.
Yeah.
But that's what happened today. That was the crazy incident. I've never passed out before, and that's been so interesting.
You had a dream about me. Can I hear that?
Yeah, I had a dream. It was the craziest dream. I woke. Okay, so I had a dream inside of a dream. So I'm gonna go with the Inception dream. And you were both in them. So the Inception dream, what happened was, we were together in like a city, not downtown. It was like random. Like it to me, it kind of looked like Half-Life. But anyways, that's a whole different story. Anyways, we were walking down like Half-Life Street, and it looked normal. Blah blah blah. We're having such a great time, and then people start like turning into zombies, and like we're like, oh, this is insane. But specifically, you were like, what? This is crazy. What are you talking about? Like you were like kikiing, like you were laughing about it. You were like, ha. So then we get on top of a roof, like a triangle roof.
Yeah.
And we're up there and we're like watching the chaos, and you aren't like distressed. You were more like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god. Wow. And I'm like, yeah, like that's so funny. And then you turn into a zombie in front of me, and I wake up in the dream of the dream.
Okay.
And I'm like, holy shit, I need to tell Leila. And so then I go and I tell you in my dream about the dream I had in my dream. And I don't remember what I said. I just told you, and you're like, what? That's crazy. And then I woke up and I was like, I need to tell Leila in the real life.
Did you know you were sleeping in the second dream?
No. I thought that was real life. But then I thought the first dream I had was real life as well. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, that's real life. But then I woke up the third time and I was like, I need to tell Leila. So then I came into chemistry class, and the first thing I said to her was, I had the most insane dream about you. And then we started our test.
And then we just had zero silence, zero communication. Actually, no, we had lunch together a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never had a dream like that at all.
Really?
Yeah, not a dream in a dream. That's actually insane.
I have sometimes dreams in a dreams, but
I had a dream one day, and I was eating a banana, and it felt so fucking realistic. I thought I was awake, but it wasn't a dream in a dream. There was a U-Haul truck that just pulled up, and I was thinking, they are $20 to rent. Okay?
Per hour?
I don't know per hour, but it's
By the way,
$20.
my eyes are open.
Oh my god, yeah, that's scary.
Sorry.
That is fucking scary. That's literally like huffing paint. Like your brain goes like static, and then you're just like, oh my god. Okay, I saw a video of a person in McDonald's, and they were huffing paint, and he was fucking tripping, and he was like, yeah, bro, and his voice gets so deep because it replaces with the oxygen. I read it in a comment, and it was so lit. Anyways, a U-Haul truck is $20 to rent. What I'm thinking.
I'm gonna get that truck and crash it.
What?
I'm gonna like get a fake ID, get that truck and crash it.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? What if I
They're
crash
gonna
into a fire
find
hydrant?
you.
They're gonna find me. Yeah, right. I gave them a fake ID.
Oh yeah. That's so real. I mean, like the police will come for you. There are people that'll come for you. You're
Okay, when a
sought after.
CCTV camera has any footage, it's like.
Do you want to check the camera, see if it's working?
By the way, guys, so our fantastic camera that like is the foundation for this entire podcast, other than us, has like a 20-minute limit to every like recording, and so that's why if it just randomly cuts off in like some videos, that's because we forgot because we're so just into our conversation. Oh, dude, we didn't take the fucking 3DS.
I have it in my pocket.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. My show and tell is my 3DS that George has been saying that he was gonna mod but hasn't modded. And it's dead.
I haven't charged it. Like, what the hell?
Motherfucker.
WTF? Why would you think I charge it?
I gotta start bringing these to concerts. It's so cute and pink.
I'm gonna do it. Let me show it to the camera, because it's like 1,000 miles away. So this camera, on my birthday, I like, it was like, like a few days before my birthday, I was like, oh, I'm gonna jailbreak my 3DS.
And
my
by the
3DS.
way, his birthday is in June?
July. Oh, great friend you are. Okay.
I don't know, the 2 J months, that's what I know.
Anyways. And so I jailbroke my 3DS and downloaded every single game I ever wanted in my entire life, including custom games that have never been released on the 3DS. And then I was like, Leila, do you have a 3DS? And she was like, yes. And then I was like,
so this was almost a year ago. Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
okay.
then I was like, oh my god, give it to me. I'll literally jailbreak it. Like, I'm gonna give you every single game. And it was like, yes, like I've been wanting like Cooking Mama. Like I've been like, that's so exciting. Thank you.
That's really impressive that you remembered Cooking Mama. Even I forgot that.
And so then I took it in like maybe like the first week of August, and she's never seen it until today.
I need someone to make it.
I need someone to jailbreak me because I'm tired. Give me the like fucking like capabilities to do life.
Oh my god.
Like, what if I had like?
What?
What if I just had like a fix everything button? Like I like.
That would make life.
Like,
too
what if I could
easy.
pee out of my finger? Actually, I've been wanting. I wish I could do that in my life. Like I saw, Scary Movie. You've never seen that movie. In Scary Movie 3, the president can pee out of his finger.
That's the worst feeling ever. The vibration that would come out of your finger. And I feel like
when you piss, you vibrate your
yeah, my
pussy.
whole pussy vibrates. You don't feel it?
I don't have like a vibration.
Like you don't feel like the piss coming out. It's because I have like folds, so it like ripples. It's crazy down
Dude, you're
there.
creating like a whole
An image.
That's insane.
I was actually gonna say it earlier, and then I stopped because I was like, oh my god.
I can't say that.
I was gonna say I hope someone clips all of the little moaning sounds that I do on my mic from the audio.
I actually don't remember any of them.
But like, no, from like this audio.
Oh, okay. It's funny because people will be like, so what's your podcast about? And I'm like, oh, they'll be like, so what did you talk about this episode? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Well, do you want us to have like a thing that we just talk about one episode?
I don't understand that. How do, like, for like self-help podcasts, because they are the most common thing on earth. Like, specifically, like, niche issues. So, like, getting over, like okay, this is, like, trigger warning.
Getting over your dead... Oh, what? Go.
Trigger warning for, like, just insane stuff. I remember seeing recently, like, a podcast for, like, getting over, like, your miscarriage. And I'm like, that's so interesting how that's, like, a whole
podcast. How many episodes does that take?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, and, like, when I go to upload something, I see, like, other podcasts, and I'll be like, a lot of them are centered around, like, a thing, like a niche community, a niche self-help thing, like,
I feel like I can't do that because, like, as soon as I fixate on a thought, it becomes, like, too much of my personality, and I don't like it when that happens.
Yeah. Like,
because, like, think about, like, oh, let's say your baby just died. Like, my child just died, and I'm centering an entire podcast around it. That just seems unhealthy.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think what it was like it was actually a man, I think. So what are you talking about?
I mean, like, I guess, yeah, the dad can, like, feel... We need to unstigmatize that. Unstigmatize the men not loving their babies.
But...
Well, you love your child, George.
Yeah, the child I have. I told our principal... So I'm bringing my friend Haley to prom because she's a year older. And I told our principal... Because you have to approve your guest with the principal. So I go to the principal and I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing my girlfriend, which is an entire lie. I'm like, I'm bringing my girlfriend. And then Ryan was like, you should have told her that she's pregnant and that you want to experience, like, one last, like, moment of being young together before you have to, like...
Yeah, that's the kind of trolling I like, where it's just, like, fucking, like, lying.
No, for me, it's like I want to ruin someone's life. I want them to, like, be in fear when they see me walk down and they're like,
fear.
Oh my god, he's gonna lick,
I don't think anybody has ever looked at you and thought fear.
Are you telling me the girl who I terrorized in the start of the year wasn't in fear of her being like, he's gonna fucking come up to me and say, hey, best friend?
No, that's not scary. That's fucking annoying. Like, haven't you ever thought, like, I've made it 18 years without getting beat up? Like,
Not me.
You need to start thinking about that.
I actually, if I get beat up, like, I think it'd do so much good character development, but I also think it'd cause as equal amount of trauma. But yes.
Yeah, no, that's real. I feel like, I don't know, I want to go through my life without getting beat up, and only until I'm getting beat up to defend somebody. If I defend somebody, then I'll get beat up.
Like how Shawnee did?
Yeah. If my lung collapses, I'll cry. I don't think I could do that. Like,
dude, was she smoking? I want to know.
Was she smoking when her lung collapsed?
I think she only stopped for like 3 days. Her friend Shawnee was like with her friend, and her friend started getting beat up and like came.
Our generation's ability to find a way to smoke is unprecedented. Never before seen.
When
Impressive.
I was growing up, I was convinced that our generation would change the world.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, we're the generation to fix everything, and like
I was like, oh, capitalism's gonna be over and everyone's gonna do everything they love, including smoking.
Including smoking. That's a part of it.
Yeah.
I believe the only way to fix the world. Actually, no, that's radical. I cannot say that. Oh my god, why am I so like? I can't say it this episode.
What are you talking about?
Someone's watching. It's fucking raining.
Actually,
like,
there could be. There's people who literally could be watching us right now.
Maybe they're watching like history happen.
Because we're in front of a random building.
Yeah, random.
Yeah.
It's my house. Come find me.
American IDs look really awesome, and I really want one.
They look fucking, because they're like Hawaii. It has a rainbow, and
the one I saw, it was like the American flag and the Statue of Liberty was right in front of it, and then it says all your information, and I was like, what? Like, that looks so colorful and awesome. I want that.
Ours is like gray and like
puke green.
Yeah.
Puke green. Our driver's license.
We don't have ID. We have driver's license.
Yeah, that's our actual ID.
I think.
Wait, are you telling me that there's a literal card that is ID?
Yeah, there's like photo ID. Like some people, like if you don't have a driver's license, you don't want to get one, you can get a photo card or a photo ID card.
Yeah, you know who has that? I think Ryan.
Yeah, I think it's like pink.
Yeah, it's like purplish pink. Our fucking driver's license is like water blue.
Ugly,
okay.
Ugly.
And while America, the worst country on earth, has like...
I want to live in Florida so fucking badly, and I'm going to preach that till the day I die. I don't know why I want to live there. Okay, it's like a GTA server. It's so much fun. It's just, and it's so pretty. Like, I cannot live in Toronto my entire life because of how ugly it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say, like, oh, it's not clean, like, it's not, like, modern. Like, yeah, but why the fuck? Oh, my God. I can go on a rant about... the state of infrastructure right now. Why the fuck, you know, the bus stop, the 25 bus stop that's right next to the Science Center, that they're building those apartments there? Why does it look like that? That is the ugliest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. We need, like, creativity. Like, I would rather these buildings be built in this fucking area, because at least it was a sign of, like, the times.
Yeah.
And at least it looks like properly, like, integrated into the community. There was no integration at all. Everything is so stupid, and it's like only benefiting the 1%, and nobody's like considering the babies, the people.
I recently saw like the most lit thing on earth. It was like, so you know AOC?
No.
The politician. She was like really famous because she's like she's like, I believe the first.
Is she the girl that played fucking like Among Us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
I have the. I'm gonna find some memes while I like find this because she's funny. When memes about her are actually the funniest thing on earth.
So funny, yeah. We need to play Among Us.
Actually, I would be down. But so what's it called? AOC is like this like really awesome like politician, I guess. I don't know. I say awesome because like I just hear like the passing news and I'm like, wow, that's also awesome. It's for what I'm about to say. I don't know politics, anyways. She basically is trying to pass a law because she's in like the Supreme Court in like America. Okay, so she's trying to pass a law where politicians can't buy like stocks.
Oh, that's so nice.
And also neither can their family members.
Yeah.
And what's really lit is so she's like a left-leaning person, and so you'd think like all the right-leaning people are like fuck her, but she's teaming up with a right-leaning person, and they're both trying to pass it together.
That's so real.
And I'm like, oh my god, that's so fucking awesome.
I think left and right is so fucking stupid.
Apparently, when the founding fathers were like trying to make America, they didn't like the idea of left and right.
They were opposite. Liberals were right, or like conservative, and then it switched sometime, and like I don't know, fucking know.
Okay, but that's how it is in our country.
Liberals are
Like the conservatives are like good or something, right? Aren't they like the left leaning?
I think they're both fucking shit.
I think they're both fucking shit too, but
No, left leaning is not conservatives. Those are Republicans. So like your boy Joe, he's a
Joe is the oldest president ever.
Is he actually the oldest?
He's the oldest president in American history. Do you know that?
Fucking
I'm serious, yeah.
How old is he? Like 80?
He's 84.
That's disgusting. That shouldn't.
What do you mean?
Okay, guys. Now we're gonna be turning into a Joe Rogan.
Political. Oh, you talking about Joe Rogan or Joe Biden?
No, I'm talking about Joe Biden. But we're turning
His
into.
His name is so funny. Joe Biden. He needs to go Joe Biden some retirement home.
Oh.
He needs to go Joe Biden in a retirement home.
My favorite joke that I've ever made is, "I'm not Biden by your rules."
What? Is there like context? Because that does not seem so
like
awesome.
His name on Joe. I'm not Joe Biden by your rules. It's
What is Joe?
Joe Mama. No, Joe.
Hey, you actually
Joe
need
Biden.
to like one day like remove yourself from all of life and start in binge watch the entirety of Succession so you can catch up to the.
I tried watching the second episode. I don't give a fuck. I'll start from the third season. Like, if you actually want me to start, I'll start from the third season.
No, the fifth episode is where it gets good. I'm not joking. I'm actually not joking. So just skip there.
Okay, can I tell you about something that I've seen recently?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok has been a matching service for the youth.
What do you mean, like dating?
Like a dating matching service.
Yeah, Ashani.
Yeah.
She literally told us last episode. Okay.
I've been getting, like, recommended of people.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, on my For You page, TikTok knows my fucking type. And they would send me, like, accounts with, like, 20 likes on it, right? And it would be, like, a hot white boy with, like, good fashion sense, and he listens to the same music as me. It's literally the new matching service. And I was like, oh my god, I should DM him. He was like
so
no.
Hot.
But I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Is he
If he's on TikTok, he's a fucking slut. I can't.
What are you?
No, but I'm not posting on TikTok.
Hey! Okay.
He's being slutty and posting himself on TikTok.
That's her. She didn't wear that.
Oh, really? She's a badass bitch, to be honest. I hope she wore that.
She wore like some like American like history. Actually, I think the theme was American history, and she came and she like burned down the house.
Slayed boots.
Have you seen the recent Met Gala?
Yeah, they were actually killing it. I hate this new wave of people, this new satanic panic.
Really?
Yeah, because haven't you ever noticed that people are like, the fucking the demons are taking over the celebrities and Lil Uzi Vert. Like, shut the fuck up.
Literally let celebrities be like Satanists and like ritualists.
No, they're not Satanists. They're just being expressive and they never seen that a day in their life.
I agree, but yeah, I agree. I think Doja Cat is like the specific example where she's like leaning into it because she thinks it's like the funniest thing ever, and it is really funny.
I don't know if, like, I think that's like one part of it, but she kind of reminds me of me in the way, like, after like I don't want to be like, oh, she's so me, but like where she does stuff and it's like, I'm just gonna do it for the funds and I don't really give a fuck what people think, right?
Yeah,
and like people take it so seriously and they're just like, but I don't think there's like irony in that, or like it's not really like a joke. It's kind of like, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of cool. This is how I feel on one day, so I'm gonna shave off my eyebrows, kind of thing. Stop thinking women with shaved eyebrows and...
I want to bleach my eyebrows and I want to shave my hair.
Fucking do it. Do it. You'll look so European.
I don't know how I could tell my dad, though.
Why?
Because that guy...
He's gonna think you're gay.
Yeah, he's gonna think, and he's gonna be wrong because that's not true.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually not true. Oh my God.
Can you confirm something to me? Oh my god, he just twerked in
Okay.
my face.
Basically, Leila just told me that this man at her school has been telling people that I was his first kiss, which is not true. A straight man, by the way.
At least you got rumors.
I know, that's actually awesome. I actually, the names are racking up. I've had 2 people lie on my name that I'm their first kiss.
Damn.
The L Demon, do you know who that is? I have to be like a demon. That's his last name, yeah. That's my nickname for him.
So there was a white population in South Africa, and they basically took over, made all the black people broke, and they like segregated the entire country basically. And he just reminds me of
Who? Oh, the L Demon.
Yeah, the L Demon. He reminds me of like those people that got rich off of that.
Yeah.
He looks like he's from South Africa.
I hate his ass.
Why do you hate him?
He looks like he is like...
You need to stop hating love. Just love.
I'm leaving in high school. Like, I don't care. I'm going to hate. If he comes up, he's never going to come up to me and talk to me.
Doesn't that hurt your mental health?
No. Well, though it actually does, because I've been like, the way I hate people, I'm like, oh my god, do people hate me like that? Do people hate me like that?
Exactly. That's why you...
Okay, but like, I have to hate people. Come on. These people, they're worth hating. When I leave high school, it's all love.
Look at Florida. I fucking love it. It's just so beautiful.
It looks like Greece. And I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Except for the palm trees.
No, but look at the, like, what's it called? Like, literally, the buildings there are fucking, like, everything has character. Why does Toronto have no, like, sense of culture?
I am, unpopular opinion, I think it does.
What culture? Fucking Toronto hood, man?
No.
I would rather live in New York and be fucking broke and live in a van than live in Toronto in the future. Watch me live in fucking Toronto.
I don't know, it's like urban core. It's like so awesome.
I like this part of Toronto. Like if our area ended at Eglinton and Don Mills, that'd be perfect. Like that would be the perfect city.
But I guess it does. Like Scarborough's like technically another city.
It is a part of Toronto. They should
like
fucking
the
kick
GTA.
it up.
I don't know why the GTA is not just Toronto.
The Greater Toronto area.
I guess it is actually.
Are we doxing ourselves?
I don't know.
They
Have you seen this picture of me?
You look cool.
Like Ryan says, this is his favorite picture of me.
Like looks wise, like you look so handsome. Or
No, like the funniest picture of me ever.
It's Ryan. Yeah, it's very much Ryan.
I don't like I always think about how I'm that duck, the pearl costume, and I'm so proud of it.
Yeah, that was really cool. I'm gonna tell my friend to look out her window. Because she could probably see me. Her building overlooks this.
I thought she looks on the other side.
No, she overlooks on this side.
What? The first time I talked to her, she was like...
Look out she was probably confused. Window.
I don't think you do.
What do you mean?
You fucking changed your name again.
I'm Leila. I didn't change my name.
Leila's Pussy Clout.
That's just my, like, baby name.
Oh, I thought you changed your username as well.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I need to, like, give homage. Because low-key, Leila's Pussy Clout is such a fire name. You're like...
Wasn't that in grade 7?
No, Leila's Pussy Clout was more like grade 9, 10.
That's when I found out about you again.
What?
This random girl, the last girl I ever, like, liked, I was talking to her on FaceTime. Me and this girl I liked in grade 10, we'd FaceTime, like, almost every night.
That's crazy.
5 hours.
I couldn't imagine doing that again. That's so, like, grade 10.
Really?
Would you do that again?
Oh my god, I would. Are you saying that's never gonna happen again?
I don't know. I was saying it for a personal thing, not that it's never gonna happen in life. Okay, continue.
Okay. Well, anyways, I don't know. I don't think she had a thing for me, but maybe she did because we were FaceTiming every
every night is crazy
for 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
From like 10, we'd probably start at like 10 p.m., sometimes 12 p.m. or midnight, and then end at like the dawn of time.
That's fucking crazy.
So maybe she had a thing for me, but I don't know. The way she treated, whatever that. Anyways. And she was like, oh. Okay, so I have to cut. Okay, blah. Basically, we're talking every night. She was like, you know Leila, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I used to be friends with her. And she's like, dude, do you know who she's dating? And I'm like, no. And then she's like, look at the guy's Instagram. Like, it's the only person he has tagged.
I don't know who she is, though. I've never spoken to her.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name. Because it's like, I can't remember.
And thinking about it now, she was like, how does she know about you?
Yeah, how does she... It's because, like, oh, sorry. It's because like I don't know.
Like, she knew about you. Like, she wasn't like, oh,
like,
Leila,
oh, you
a
know
name.
that Leila girl.
Yeah. She was like, oh, Leila, like that girl. Like, wow.
And maybe she was saying it like, oh, you know this girl Leila, right? Like, oh, but no, you weren't
I don't
following
think
me.
so,
You
no.
weren't following, yeah.
And basically just like for me it was like the most insane pairing in my lifetime ever. I would have never imagined that. And then I was like, what?
I could imagine you being like in the moment being like, oh, how does she know? Like,
I was like, this is like what's going on? That's insane. And then she was like, yeah, it's so crazy. What the fuck is going? I've never gotten
no,
this.
that's fake. Restart your phone.
I can't. I'm recording.
Don't fucking do that. What do you mean? That sounds like a hack.
Arlo, yeah, the Dane, yeah.
That sounds like a like you're getting hacked. On
I
your phone.
know. Okay, I think we should get into media.
Okay.
I thought that was a fucking rabbit.
It does look like a rabbit.
Well, so do you want to go? Or?
I can. No, you go. I think you're more ready.
Okay.
Ooh, I know. Actually, I've been listening to. Actually, I would want to gatekeep that. I'm a gatekeeper. You go first.
Okay, so Mall Theme 3 from Dead Rising again. I don't care. It's the most. It's actually I've been listening to it all the time. It's the most calming and litmost song ever on the entire earth. Waves by Kanye West. Benz by Carly Rae Jepsen. Twerkaholic Twerk Music YouTube 2008 tutorial by DJ Megan. The Big Big Beat by Azalea Banks. Speechless by Lady Gaga, which for some reason has the most amazing production for no reason.
That album wasn't it her debut album?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was killing it back then.
For some reason, this song it just goes so hard. And then Do You Miss Me by Pink Panthers.
Aww, that's really cute. That's a really cute lineup that you got. For me, my media of the week, a lot of Cemetery. If you know Cemetery, I've been. Oh, wow.
I didn't mean to though. Like on your.
I've been meaning to. Oh no, not like that. Okay. Anyways, I've been meaning. Oh my fucking god. This is what I'm saying. Look what the weed is doing to me.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean we never smoked?
No, but this is like, oh my god, the brain is coming down. The weed has affected my brain in a crazy way, and it's irreparable. Like this is damage.
I don't think so. Because I saw something saying that like if you can understand, like one way to measure intelligence is if you can understand the nuances of emotion.
I don't feel like I could understand anyone. I don't think anybody can. I think you're all dumb. And like
I think you can. You're very like You're very like.
If I say that, like if I feel like if I give credit to anything in myself, I sound like a fucking Buddhist. Like I don't know what Buddhist people stand for, but like I sound like a holy spiritual person when I say like if I give credit to anything to myself, it's gonna fucking ruin me. I don't want to say that I have any skills at all.
Yeah. I feel like you're a very emotional, intelligent person.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to consider myself that at all.
The reason I say so is because my therapist said I was, and I'm like, thanks. But like therapists are supposed to like make people think they're like awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna give you something shit to listen to because I fucking hate you. Oh my gosh.
Vibes?
You're gonna listen to Rock Lobster.
Okay.
Fuck! I turned on a song and it turned off my audio.
I know, that's what I did. I'll give you guys another shit song.
Oh my god, my phone is getting wet.
What I've been watching season 4 of Succession every week. I'm actually witnessing one of the best shows on earth that's gonna be remembered for probably centuries.
That's what Twitter says.
I actually did get that from Twitter, but I believe it, so it's kind of
I
like.
want to be a dog in the room. I want to be a wet dog.
I'm witnessing every week I'm tuning into the episodes of the last season of a show that's gonna be remembered for literal centuries and like marked into like the stone tablets for the next civilization to remember.
That was beautifully said.
Thank you. And then the shit song I'm giving is from the new Mac DeMarco 200 song album.
Max DeMarco's so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. I don't care if he makes good music. I can't listen to him. 'Cause he's
I'd
so
give him
ugly.
that. Anyways, the 173rd song. It's funny how that's how I have to say it. And then YouTube videos. I've been watching a ton of old Uber Hacks or Nova videos. In specific,
Ubi.
I've been watching this parkour Let's Play. Hold on, what is it? I've been watching the Deep Space Turtle Chase with Nova and Seamus, and that's been really awesome. That's all I've been watching.
I love it. I love the outside. Oh my god. Okay. I guess that's it.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Ah, yay! Yay!
Have a great day or don't.
Okay, bye.